Hi guys, Ali Juzette here, and today is day 18 of our 30-day Money Miracles challenge. And so I'm so excited that you're here. And I just had a really funny experience. Um, so I confessed in my last video that I'm batch recording at least part of this series. And so this series and this challenge have been on my mind all day long. And my child walked in, my 5-year-old walked in and said that she'd made a new friend. And the first thing she said was, my new friend lives with her dad in her grandma's house because her dad is really poor. And I was like, what? What? Like, I've just never heard my kids say that about anybody. And she was like, poor, mom, poor, like they don't have any money. He has no money. Her dad is poor. And I was like, oh my gosh. Which, it was a little bit shocking. And I thought, how funny that this would come up right as I'm working on resetting all of our financial belief programming with this Money Miracles series. So today I want to talk about that. Do you identify as poor? Do you have family members that you identify as poor? Like, did you identify as poor growing up? I don't know. I guess for me, I just have not thought in that kind of framework in so long that it was really shocking to hear that come from my child, because I can't remember a time that I've been like, honey, that person is poor. Like, I think that she must have learned that from her friend. I don't know. Like that's just not how we talk in our house. And so, I don't know. Do you identify as poor? Do you tell your family that you're poor? Do you tell your kids that you're poor? What if we reframed that and stopped thinking that way? What if we chose not to think that way anymore? I think that maybe choosing into believing that we are abundant, even if our current bank accounts do not specifically line up with that, I think that can still lead to blessings for everyone involved. Nobody wins when we self-identify as being poor. We start to shift our mindset and then our behaviors as soon as we start identifying with the identity of being abundant. Okay, so I wanted to put that all on our radar today. That was just such a strange experience. So in day 18 of the 30 Days of Belief Work Finances book, which is across the room, and I'm not going to stand up to go get it. Today, day 18 is about tracking finances, which I am a big believer in. Here's the deal. All the times that I've been the most successful in my business have been the times that I have tracked my business every single day. Every single day. Logging in, doing the math, updating all my spreadsheets. That is when I experience the most success. And this makes a lot of sense. Money needs to know that you love it. Like, it's a relationship. And the more time you put into your relationship, the better your relationship is going to be. And the more that you get to know your relationship, the better it's going to be. This is a real story, guys. So as I'm recording this, somebody that I know wanted to make me a present and wanted to make me some food that I liked. And so they asked my husband what food I liked. And he said, I don't know. Oh, she loves pasta. He said that. I've made pasta twice this calendar year, because I don't like pasta, so I don't make it for my family. And when I make it, I don't eat it. And I said, why did you tell them that I like pasta? Why did you think I liked that? I don't like that. What in the world? Anyway, that's just a little funny tidbit, because relationships where people feel loved involve the other person knowing what they like. And that happens by like spending time with each other and like being conscious about the relationship, right? Sorry, that story is fresh on my mind. I'm like, somebody here needs to be a little bit more conscious in our relationship. But back to money, our relationship with our finances is just that. It's a relationship. You can't expect to have a good relationship with your money if you never check in on it. Just like you couldn't expect to have a good relationship with your kid if you never checked in on it. We have to check on our money. And this is something that feels very scary to a lot of people. And it scared me for a lot of years. Logging in to see my bank account was a terrifying experience, and my heart rate would elevate and I would feel a lot of stress. And maybe that is you right now, but I'm here to tell you that there's really no way around it. You have to face it. You have to become intimately acquainted with your own finances. That is the only way out. That is the only way up. You have to know what's in there. You have to do it. do it. I'm telling you guys. Allie says you have to check on your money. Check on it every day. Track it. Okay. And I'll just say I'm not the best at budgeting, I say in this moment. But and so I don't always personally love like assigning how much money is going to go here and there. And my husband is in charge of paying all the bills. So he takes care of all of that kind of stuff. And I deal with my business. That is what I am focused on, is my own business entity that I own and run. So I run my business money, and I guess I do have a budget for that. And I just don't think of it as a budget because I associate the word budget with restrictive thinking. So I have something to work on myself today. But even so, I track my money. And I strongly, strongly recommend that you track your money. Just open up a free Google spreadsheet or whatever, and just log when money comes in and when money goes out, and how much your total is at the end of the day. And doing this every single day does not take very long. You can get it done in a couple minutes, maybe 5 minutes or less, but you will see for yourself how tracking your finances every day and actually paying attention to them changes them. You will see for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. You exercise some faith and try it for a full week and then come back here and report. Let's see. We're on day what? Day 18. Okay, that's great. Day 18. So like on the 25th, come back here and tell me, how did it go? 1 week of tracking, or check in at the end of the challenge. If you track this whole time, what changes will you notice? I truly believe that you will notice some incredible changes. And so I hope that you do this, and I hope that you report back in. Track your finances. It is important to know what is in there. Even if it doesn't feel like a lot, you need to know. If there's not a lot, then you especially need to know. Everyone needs to know what is going on with their money. Everyone needs to know. So go forth and know. That is my assignment to you today, day 18. Okay, and the journaling prompts from my book that we're working through right now are: 1, tracking your finances every day in a simple spreadsheet can help keep your financial situation fresh on your mind. What benefits might you receive from starting a habit of daily financial tracking? Number 2, what has scared you in the past about investing? What easy step could you take towards a wise investment now? Such as reading a book about investing, reading 10 blog articles, etc. And the belief work that you'll do today in alliedoesthatclasses.com is on tracking our finances and beliefs about investments, and like clearing out old beliefs about investments failing and replacing them with beliefs that it can be safe to learn about investing, that we can have successful investments no matter what is going on. And I'll mention that, of course, not all investing is in the stock market. I feel like I've invested very heavily in myself, but mostly in the forms of education and things like healing work. And I don't know, the time I spend putting into creating these videos, that is an investment that I feel like is worth it for me. So there's a lot of different ways that you can invest. And I am just wanting to invite you to open your mind to how you could invest. What can you invest in to improve your life? And how can tracking your money every day bless your life? I really hope that you give it a try. Oh, please give it a try. Check in on your money. It is a relationship, and relationships are only good if they are active. So show up for your money so that your money can show up for you. It is a two-way street. Show up for your money. Okay, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe if you're new here. Come hang out with me on Facebook. Okay, goodbye, guys.